Hey guys, okay, I had a request from all my viewer to possibly do Five Finger Death Punch song, which is coming down. So a couple of things I need to just make sure of first. One, I've got my coffee. Two, I've got Stewie. That's not his voice, obviously. And three, yeah, my bass. Okay, cool. Okay, so hadn't heard the song before. So what I'll do is I went through. I've learnt what I can tell the notes are. Some of the transitions, you know, because I haven't sat here and listened to it sort of thing. I'm like some of the transitions or the feel might go on and off just because I haven't overly practiced that. But that wasn't the point. The point was for me to learn it, and then I can show you. So what I'll do is I will try and play along with it, and then I'll just go through with the parts. Now it is played on a 5-string, so if you don't have a 5-string, where I'm using my low B, obviously you're going to use the octave, which is the 2nd fret on the A string. Again, I don't know what level of bass playing you guys are that are watching this. So if I'm too basic, sorry, if I'm going too far and you aren't sure of something, then ask me. This isn't really probably going to be for experienced full-on bass players because they'll probably already know most of the stuff. That's not who I'm trying to help. Okay, so now it starts off with just the guitar for quite a while. So if I fast forward it, now you could play this on bass, but it's not on the, or from what I can tell, it's not at the start. I tried to look the other way, but I couldn't turn around. It's okay for you to hate me for all the things I've done. I've made a few mistakes, but I'm not the only one. I'll get my position. Step away from the ledge. I'm coming down. I could never be what you want me to. You pull me under to save yourself. You will never see what's inside of me. I pull you under just to save myself. Was there ever any question on how much I can take? You kept feeding me your bullshit, hoping I would break. Is there anybody out there? Is there anyone who cares? Is there anybody listening? Will they hear my final prayer? Step away from the ledge. I'm coming down. I could never be what you want me to. You pull me under to save yourself. You will never see what's inside of me. I pull you under just to save myself. It's taking you alive. It's tearing me apart. It's all coming down right. Does anyone? Forgot it. I will never be what you want me to. You pull me under. I pull you under. I think this bit is just the guitar.
Okay, so kind of that's pretty much it. You know, like as I said, I'm not 100% down with the song, so there's a few little bits, but enough that I can kind of show you what the riffs are. Okay, so just going right to the start. Gospel again. Here we go. Okay, so the chorus, it's going from, on the low B string, it is from the low B to the C sharp. So that's kind of it. Now you'll probably know the rhythm better because you probably know the song, but it's just those notes. And then it goes, the main note is an A, but it does like a semitone down from the A up and using the open E string. So open E, G sharp, A. And then it does the same thing, but on the B string. And then it's like an open B. He might be playing octaves in there or something, which is just again the second fret on the A string. And during the chorus, he just stays on the B and then goes back to the riff. So it'd be like. Like that. Okay, next, let's see what else happens. Okay, and then it just stops on the C sharp, or C sharp if you've got a 4 string.
Question on how much I could take. You kept feeding me your bullshit, hoping I would break. Okay,
so again, bass is very quiet in this mix, but you can, if you've got headphones on, I've seen a few covers of people doing this and they're not actually playing it how the bass player actually plays it. So again, it's just going between the C sharp and the B, but then what it does is it goes to the octave of the C sharp, and then it goes to the open E, open B, F sharp, G sharp. So I guess you could go, so you could be doing it on, if you had a 4 string, that's your B. You could just keep it in the one place. Just staying on there. You'd still go to the E, octave of the B. So it'd be the 7th fret of the E string, and the other notes would be the same, obviously, F sharp, G sharp. But on the 5 string it's E, B, F sharp, G sharp, so. And I'll do it very slow, just for anyone who's a starting off and just trying to get it down. So I'll just 1, 2, 3, 4. E, B, F sharp, G sharp. Cool. So that's that. Where do we go now?
Anybody out there? Is there anyone who cares? Is there anybody listening? Don't wanna hear my final prayer. Step away from the ledge.
Okay, so this is like the pre-chorus, just before it goes into the chorus. So and then slides up to the A. So it's A, open E, B on the 7th fret of the E string. Again, if it was, if you've got your 5 string. And as it comes into the chorus, it plays the B, then the B sharp leading up to the C sharp. Can I say that right? So it goes up. And then into the chorus again. So going from the second verse. And then we're into the chorus again. Okay, so this is the bridge. So the bridge starts on the A. So it's just A, E, B. And I'm using opens because I've got 5 string, but you would go A, E, B if you had a 4 string. And then the second time, it does it twice. Then the second time it goes A, E, and instead of B, it goes C sharp. So E, C sharp. Okay, so I'll just play through that because I can't remember if it does it 3 times or not. Open C. And it finishes on the F sharp. Now I actually think on it, I just heard before, so it goes same notes to the low B, but he actually goes up to the high B and then down to the A again. So it'd be and then that last note, F sharp. And I think he goes up to the octave, so the 14th fret, just to give it that kind of build up to the quiet bit. And here comes the heavy breakdown. Okay, so this part is just 3 notes. It's the open B, the C sharp, and the E. And that last note that he goes, you hear that? Is the E. Now the rhythm, as I said, it might not be exactly right. It's kind of quite, you know, with that heavy distorted palm muty, it's kind of hard to exactly hear what he's doing. Well, it was for me. But they're the notes anyway. You'll know the song probably better than I will, so you'll probably know the rhythm better. But it's just those 3 notes. And then from that, it plays it once, and then it goes into the chorus riff, still over the solo. So. Which, again, I've forgotten the rhythm, but... and around it goes. So that now it might not be 100% dead on because well, just because the mix, the bass isn't really prominent, and of course with heavy palm muted guitars it can get a little bit well, at least for bass, a little bit unsure what the bass is doing. But if you use that, you will be able to get through the song, and no one's going to go, oh, you've really screwed that up, or you don't know the song, because it's, you know, give or take, it's pretty damn close. Now, that was that. Now, I think he also asked for Seven Nation Army. Now, I haven't really learnt this, because I know that it's a really basic, well, I won't say basic, because, you know, for anyone starting off, I don't want you to feel like it was a bad song, but there's not a lot to it. I think there's only a couple of riffs, so I'll do this really quick. Okay. Now, basically, I'll just put it to you this way. If you know your, say your A minor scale, then that is kind of the bones of the notes you're going to be using, but you're just not going to be starting on the A. Okay? So it just starts on the E, and that's on the 7th fret of the A string. The next note is a G, and it's the octave of the G, so it is the 5th fret of the D string, and it goes back to the E again. Then the next note is a D. That's it so far. Now the next note is a C. Now you could play it here. I just play it here because I'm lazy and I like to keep my hand in the one position. But you can change it and play those C and B there. So it's C, B, E, G, E, D, C, B. Now because there's no sharps or flats, it could be in the key of C but starting on E, or could be, which is actually the relative major to A minor, but we're starting on the E. I'll play it a couple of times, just very slow, as you'll probably be able to get this quite fast. Now the thing that you would want to make sure that you're doing with the bass line is the first note is kind of long. Then the next note is short. The next couple of notes are short. Long note, short, short, short. C and B are long, so you will hold them for longer. Okay, so that's the main riff. Okay, hold on. What's that pre-chorus? Okay, so that build up is just from the G to the A, and that's kind of it. Okay, so it does that as well, I just heard. And all that is doing is playing the main riff that you already know. But all we're doing is when we get to the C, we're going back to the D, back to the C, and then the B. So it's... And again, pay attention to the note lengths. And I think, I could be wrong, and I'm not going to sit here and listen to the rest of the song. But I think that's like the main parts. I don't know if there's any other changes because I haven't listened to it. Sorry. But hopefully that's helped a little bit. So any questions, just ask. That's kind of about it. Isn't it, Stewie? Anywho, yeah, let me know if you have any questions or next requests. Okay, cheers. See you, bye.